How's it going, guys, and welcome to another update on the Civic Type R. The last time you've seen it, I was applying the Waxoyl. It is now a good few days later and I've removed all the masking, and I'm happy to say that it has come out really good. The drying out process of the Waxoyl has left it with a very professional look. Even coats pretty much all over it. A few small bits I missed, which I will go back over another time. Won't need heavy masking to do that. We just need to isolate a few little points, but other than that, it has come out very well. So in this video, I'm going to take you through a little tour on how this came out, give you a view of the underneath and what steps I've taken since you last seen it. We are at the left-hand rear wheel at the moment, and as you can see, it came out very nice. This overspray part here, I'm just going to show you what type of texture is to that Waxoyl and how it doesn't completely set, and you can actually remove some of the stuff. So if you indirectly spray some parts that you don't want to, you can clean it off, and I'm just going to show you that now when I get a rag and some cleaner and take this off. I have a bit of tissue soaked here with some cleaner, and I'll just show you. And as you can see, it's coming off. So I'm just going to go back and over that a couple of times and make sure that it's nice and even across it. But like I said, if you have any overspray on it, it's not the end of the world. It does come off reasonably easy. It has this oily residue on it that just stops anything from penetrating and rust coming through. But to actually remove it from items isn't that difficult. It isn't that difficult after a couple of days anyways. I don't know what it'll be like when it's set for a good few weeks or months, but I'm just going to clean that now and crack on. I'm going to give you a walkthrough now front to back, and what I'm going to do is include some clips as I do this of what it previously looked like and what it looks like now. So let's go. Okay, so that gives you a very good idea as to how it came out. It's not the brightest in the world. I have as much light as I can at the moment, but it is quite a dull day here, so it's not the easiest to see. What I will just talk about for a moment is a question I got about the likes of them rubber boots. I'll just draw your attention to the back of the can. So first of all, here at the bottom it says caution, certain stressed plastic body moldings and rubber trim may be adversely affected by application of the Waxoyl. Do not allow Waxoyl to come into contact with these items. If contact does occur, remove excess Waxoyl with a cloth and thoroughly wash area with warm soapy water. And if you just look in on this section here, which is the wheel arches, it says to protect the brakes, but ensure the brake cables, brake pipes, fuel pipes, shock absorber mounting points and exhaust brackets are thoroughly coated in Waxoyl. And if you go up to the underneath side of the car, it also says ensure the whole underbody is sprayed, including suspension mounting joints, jacking points, brake pipes and hoses, shock absorber bushes and mountings, plus the fuel tank if it's not a plastic fuel tank. So if you have a steel tank, you can spray that as well. So that's the look of it. That's the reason why I masked what I did. Rubber boots, protective rubber items on it, I was told, and according to the back of the can, is okay. It's the hardened plastic items like trim and so on, plastic tank, that you need to be careful of, and you need to mask, basically mask them off and protect them. If you have any more information on that, post it down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. As I have said, as this process has been going on, I am new to this. This is my first application of this type, but I am very, very happy with it, and time will tell if it holds up or not. One of the other comments I got on the video was that it needs to be done annually, and which isn't a problem. It can be topped up if it needs to be. I'll never have to go to this level again, hopefully, and if that's the case, I'll just be able to basically pick the items that's rusting, or if we'll say if there's flaking coming away on certain parts, and redo them. But if it keeps it like this in the majority, I will be very, very happy with it. I also done the arch, but I need to do a bit more. I didn't get all the way in there, so I'll probably brush a bit on in that place too. Current update on the Civic Type R. To give you an update of where I am currently with the Type R since you last seen it in that clip, I have now put back on the front and rear bumper. I have the wing liners, mud flaps, all them buttons and clips that were removed put back. I do have to do the inner part of the box yet. I have to do that, the box joints. I don't know, about half a litre of Waxoyl or something left. I'm going to use that all up, and I just want to put it in them areas a bit more. So I have to do that, but it's a very small job and it will not take long. I plan on doing that in the near future, and I am going to repaint this. I've got the paint, and I did go with the Mazda 46G, if you can see that there. So I did go with the Mazda 46G. I'm very excited to see how that comes out. I'm expecting it to look very, very nice here. I will have to do them as well so they match up there and there. I am very excited to see how that comes out. I think it'll be really punchy, and it should look extremely nice when it's put back in there. If you can see all them little indentations, I'm going to get rid of all them little chips. It looks, at the minute, it just looks a bit cheap and nasty. A lot of people who have sat in the car said they wouldn't bother, they'd leave that there, but to me it just makes it look a bit tatty. It makes the car look a bit cheaper. So I'm hoping this paint now, when that's put on, will give it a more expensive feel and a nice interior look overall. It's a small change, but it should make quite a big difference. So that is it for the update, guys. A lot of work has gone into this car so far, and there is a good bit more that I'm going to put into it as well. I'm very happy with the progress. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, I have them in a playlist, and I'll link them in the description. Be sure to check those out. I have the under sealing completely done. I have serviced it. I've got rid of the noises around the engine. I am going to do the brake caliper that's sticking in the left hand front. I'm going to do that soon. Going to do the rocker cover also, get that painted and sealed. Going to get this painted here, and I think that will pretty much be my main ones that I'll be going after. Other than that, I'll be just picking off some other jobs as I go along. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.